Assalamu alaikum students. We are starting chapter 10 Respiration. All of you know that one can survive for weeks without food, for days without water, but without oxygen one just cannot survive after a few minutes. To keep the candle of life burning, exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide inside and outside the body is necessary. Now, this exchange of gases, that is, inhale oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide, simply called breathing. Whereas the respiration is defined as the breaking down of food molecules to release energy, or this is a process that liberates chemical energy from organic molecules when oxidized. What does it mean? सिंपल सी बात है बेटे कि जिस वक्त हम सुबह नाश्ता करते हैं, we have taken sugar, that is carbohydrates, and sugar की जो simple form है, that is glucose. And during respiration, oxygen combine with this glucose and gives us energy. So glucose is the organic molecules and we inhale oxygen. So when the food oxidize, it gives us energy and the process is called respiration. Respiration is of two types. Cellular respiration, also called tissue respiration, takes place within the cell. It is the actual process which liberates energy. It usually requires oxygen and is called aerobic respiration. Sometimes it takes place even in the absence of oxygen and is called anaerobic respiration. Now, बेटा आप लोग ये क्वेश्चन भी लिखें और साथ साथ मैं आपको ये एक्सप्लेन करती जाती हूँ. So first you have to write question number 1, that is define respiration and breathing. Give steps of breathing and importance of respiration. I have explained it. Now what is the importance of respiration? The importance of respiration is, it is most important process for all living things and we cannot live without it. Life without respiration is impossible. All the body functions are performed by this process. There are two types of respiration which I have explained you, that is aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration is the respiration in which we inhale oxygen, or this is the usual mode of respiration in plants and animals. It takes place in presence of free oxygen, oxidizing food completely and releasing maximum energy, at least 2827 kilojoules of mole of glucose. The end product are carbon dioxide and water. No toxic substances are formed. The chemical equation is glucose when combined with or oxidized with oxygen, it will form carbon dioxide, water and energy. बेटा सिंपल सी एक बात मैं आपको बताऊं कि अब तक हमने फोटोसिंथेसिस पढ़ा. All of you know that photosynthesis occurs in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll by the combination of carbon dioxide and water. Carbon dioxide from environment and water from the soil. It makes glucose and produce oxygen. आप लोग अगर बेटा इसको गौर से देखो इस इक्वेशन को, तो आप ये देखेंगे कि this chemical equation of respiration is just opposite of photosynthesis. So please, you should understand that photosynthesis is the opposite process of respiration. You have to write equation and then you know that what the difference is. The next type of respiration is anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration means respiration by taking in oxygen. And anaerobic respiration, also called fermentation, which takes place in some bacteria, fungi and endoparasites. This respiration occurs in the absence of free oxygen. Hence, the food is oxidized partially, releasing a small amount of energy. The end product of anaerobic respiration in bacteria and fungi are ethyl alcohol and carbon dioxide, whereas in animal, lactic acid is produced. Ethanol and lactic acids are toxic substances which may harm the organism. The chemical equation in bacteria and fungi are the glucose change into ethanol and carbon dioxide plus energy, which is equal to 210 kilojoules. In animal, this oxygen change into lactic acid and energy, which is equal to 150 kilojoules. ठीक है बेटा, अब I am giving you the question. You have to write it. Then write the heading of importance of anaerobic respiration. Organisms in which anaerobic respiration takes place has an advantage to survive without oxygen. Alcoholic fermentation is commercially used to make alcoholic products like beers, wine and vinegar, etc. Human muscles made ATP by lactic acid by fermentation when oxygen is deficient. ऑक्सीजन इस वक्त हमको नहीं मिलेगी क्योंकि ये एनारोबिक रेस्पिरेशन है, तो उसमें ह्यूमन मसल्स जो हैं वो ATP के मॉलिक्यूल्स बनाते हैं जो कि एनर्जेटिक मॉलिक्यूल्स हैं. ठीक है, तो these are the points of anaerobic respiration. You have to complete it, then I will explain you and give you the other topic. Thank you, beta. Thank